Hey everyone, welcome back to the best U.S. news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is July 16, 2024, and in this video, it's actually a two-parter. In this video, we're going to be talking about the CCAC meeting from yesterday, and some of the images they went over for the, both quarters, the Declaration of Independence quarter and the Constitution quarter. So we're going to be doing that, and our second video is going to be talking about the dime and the $50. And I got to tell you, folks, the coins, the circulating coins, as we know it, they are done. D-U-N-N, finished, done, kaput. That's it. No, it's you got to see this and everything. I think from 2025 will be a key date, so to speak, if you follow my drift here. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. That's right, a bazillion. That's a mighty big number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's really super huge. Also, we're always live and never edited. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. Gold's up 2010 to 2452.75. That's a new record, folks. Guess what? Yeah, because highest gold price ever as of May 20, 2024. The highest gold price ever paid for gold was $24.50.05 per ounce. Yeah, so here we are at $24.52.75. Silver up 21 cents to 31.07. Platinum down 425 to 1,560. Palladium down 560 to 982.70. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $7.79. You're going to get out of there for a total of $38.86 with a quantity of 1 through 39, and then we'll buy them back for $32.39 each. Now over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. Even though we're on the 16th, we still have light sales. We only have the quarter ounce and the 1 ounce gold eagles that have actually had any numbers updated for July. So that's really interesting. Going to keep an eye on that. Now, let's talk about the CCAC meeting images. Now, there are 4 total: the dime, the Declaration of Independence quarter, the U.S. Constitution quarter, and the $50. I will only be talking about the quarters in this video because there are just so many images. It's way too much data to go over for one video, so I'll split it into 2. Yeah, there's so much, you guys. This is incredible. And like I said, the design as the quarter as we know it is gonzo. It's done. It's finished. It's over. All right, there we go. CCAC meeting images for the 2026 Semiquincentennial coin program, U.S. Constitution quarter. All right, here we go. Let's start your engines. So I don't know why they start us off with the reverse. Let's just go ahead and go to the obverse number 1. Hey, there you go. It's too much, a little too fast. All right, this is it, E pluribus unum. And this looks amazing. I really dig this one. It looks self-made, 1776 to 2026. It is the Constitution quarter, right? Look at that. Bam, busting loose out of that marble. That's pretty cool. And look at this one. It's got the cornerstone right there, 1776, 2026, In God We Trust. Kind of a cool design. Doesn't really strike me as the best one, but it is in the top. E pluribus unum. Got the Statue of Liberty there, In God We Trust, and that's the Constitution quarter, 0, obverse 03. And, yeah, did the Statue of Liberty have anything to do? Well, the French, right? That might be an homage to the French right there, so that's something. And look at this, In God We Trust. Got the We the People. Got the pen right there, or the, well, feather pen. And did she sign it? Probably not, but she's well endowed, no doubt about that. E pluribus unum, In God We Trust. It's got the executive, the legislative, and the judicial branches right there, 1776, 2026. Got the oak branch right there, or olive branch right there, symbolizing peace. E pluribus unum. Interesting design there. This is the obverse 6. Got a little bit more intense there. It's got the oak, the olive, and what is that one? Is that the maple? I don't think it's the maple leaf. That's got the fasciitis, or the what is it? The torch right there, 1776, 2026. Interesting there. That's simpler. This one kind of thing, it makes me kind of feel like, you know, there's the 13 stars there, and you got the date in the hair, which I think is a miss. E pluribus unum, Good in God We Trust. But really, this kind of feels like a DC comic collaboration. Maybe people aren't ready for this, but it is definitely really cool. Look at that. That's kind of spicy. Now, here we go. E pluribus unum. Look at that. 1776, 2026, In God We Trust. That's pretty basic right there. It's got the Liberty. And anybody who, you know, might know the Indian head cent or some of the other ones, that's where they got the Liberty. Or even the peace dollar. Look at that. The Morgan dollar, too. So this one was an interesting one. And this celebrates, remember, this is a celebration, folks. So I don't see the celebration. I really haven't yet. They're not looking too happy to be here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Right. That's the cornerstone again, Constitution of the United States. This is the first reverse we're going to look at. It's established 1789. This one's a little bit different. This is 1A. It says, "We the people, liberty, $1/4." And that is pretty basic design, but it definitely gets a point across. This is actually George Washington's chair. It's got a sun in it. It might be a mushroom there. U.S. Constitution, 25 cents, United States of America, and liberty right there. And that's reverse number 2. Let's go to reverse number 3. Look at that. It's got the shield, U.S. Constitution, liberty, United States of America, and 25 cents. That's kind of makes me yawn. No offense to the designer or the artist, but I'm not a big fan of that one. We the people, 25 cents. This one's okay, but it's just not hitting home, right? Yeah, in order to form a more perfect union, United States of America, U.S. Constitution. Now, this is the reverses right here. So we just did the first few reverses. This is reverse 5, and I think this is the reverse that wins it all. We the people, or this one here, in order to form a more perfect union without the dots on the $1/4. And that is, looks like the Liberty Hall, right? Look at this one's also really cool. This is reverse number 6, and it does remind me of the women's suffrage medal that the United States Mint came out in, 2020, 2021, maybe. Yeah, really cool. I like that a lot. Really, really cool design. And U.S. Constitution, we the people. And look at this. This is Art Deco action right there at the top. That's really cool. And you won't believe the half dollars I got. You don't even stick around for that one. I like this one, We the People. Very, very cool design. And I imagine that will look really stellar on a quarter. And it's got, basically a fairly large format, bigger than the nickel, the dime, or the Lincoln cent. And that's pretty larger palette. It's got the United States flag with stars and stripes. We the people. There you go. Look at this, Constitution of the United States, the $1/4. This one didn't say that. It said American liberty and quarter. So it's got them broken up, and this one's more. Look at that, to form a more perfect union. That one's all right, too. Not too bad. And then We the People with the pen. That's pretty cool. I like that one. That's reverse 10. Reverse 11. That's really interesting. It's kind of like the hammer and sickle, but it's really a chisel and a hammer. And they're forming a more perfect union, right? Looks like they're chiseling liberty out of whatever. That's interesting. And that's reverse, or obverse 1. Now let's keep on keeping on. This is the Declaration of Independence quarter. All right, so we'll start here. This is obverse 1, and this one's really cool. And I think this is the one that they're probably going to go with ultimately. She's facing towards England. She's got the Declaration of Independence in her right hand, and she's looking across the pond towards England saying, "Hey, that's enough of that. E pluribus unum, 1776 and 2026. That's the spirit right there." They weren't really big on this one. And a few of them were like, "Yeah, lose the hats. What's up with all the hats on the females?" So they were kind of over that. And then this one, they really liked these ones with all the hair. They didn't like the sleepy, heavy eyelids, though. So they were talking about maybe opening up the eyelid a little bit further than they're doing here. But these were some of the favorites, as you can see here in front of you now, here today. And they weren't really happy with all the hats and all the stuff in the hair. They were just like, lose the stuff. It's like, why is it there? Doesn't make any sense. But, it's like kind of an homage. It's a throwback to what our old coinage was, right? And there you are. Look, I like that one. I think it's pretty cool, actually. And then there's this one. They said this one would be interesting maybe for a different coin program. E pluribus unum, 1776. Got the torch. Got the, maybe olives. I don't know. And then there's this one. This one might be a good one for the Wonder Woman coin for the DC Comics collaboration. In God We Trust, E pluribus unum, 1776, 2026. And they did like this one a little bit here and there. Of course, I can't really see why. The headpiece is kind of and then the toga, I'm not sure what's going on there. Interesting, but there it is. There's a book and a feather pen. So the toga, a book, a feather pen, it's just, yeah. Now there's this one here. They said this one was a little bit too busy, maybe just a little too loud. They didn't really like this one too much. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't one of their top favorites. And this is the reverse number 1, and it says United States of America, Declaration of Independence. Now, remember, we already saw something similar to that, right, on the reverse of these quarters here. So in order to form a more perfect union, and then this one says we hold these truths to be self-evident, okay? So very similar on that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that if you have independence all on there. It looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, and look at this one. Bam. I think I've not really big on this with the shield turned sideways kind of, and then the bird's legs are kind of cattywampus. Not really sure what's going on there. Not a fan of that one, but as you can probably tell, these are an homage to, some of the older coins from the American, some of the past coins in America's history right there. So, and you can also see this one is as well. But I'm really, yeah, the shield. I think we're already good with the shield, seeing that on the Lincoln cent. Liberty here, this is cool. It reminds me of the Jefferson nickel Liberty, right? United States of America, 25 cents, Declaration of Independence. It is cool, it is simple, but it's just not enough. This one, though, however, this one is probably the one we're going to be seeing if we don't see the Independence Hall in order to form a more perfect union. This will probably be it. This is the Liberty Bell, and I think this is the one that probably most Americans probably identify with going forward. Now that's reverse 6. This is reverse 7. That's 250 years, not $250 or 250 quarters. That I thought that was kind of a misleading kind of oops. Should probably straighten that out a little bit better. $quarter, United States of America, Declaration of Independence, Liberty, and that is it. Okay, here we go. Some of the signers of the Constitution right there, or Declaration of Independence rather. United States of America, $quarter, and it's got the pen, the feather pen or feather quill, whatever, and in the right hand, and that one looks like a left hand. Interesting stuff there. And then here we go, more shield cents, but on the $quarter. Not a big fan. Look at this though. That's cool. July 4th, 1776, Declaration of Independence. I think that's the first one like that. And look at the smunched eagle wings here at the top of the shield. Again, with the shield and the smunched wings, United States of America Eagles. And here we go. This is reverse number 11. This said subjects, but they struck that out and put citizens. And I gotta say, this probably looks like more of an error, okay, a coin error, a mint error. So I don't know. I hope they don't do this, but I do like the whole idea. We were subjects and now we're citizens, yada, yada. That's pretty cool. And then this one, you know, there was one of the CCAC members that was like, yeah, the American public won't get it. I don't think he gave the American public enough credit. They're like, well, they won't know what these are. They don't know what the historical significance is. And it's kind of like, well, isn't that why we put the American women quarters up on coins? Because we didn't know who they were. And now that they're on coins, we're going to find out and we're going to look and we're going to educate ourselves and become less ignorant. Yeah. But I don't think the CCAC member who was speaking about this really gave a you-know-what about the American people. He just thought they were, I got the feeling he just thought that they weren't really smart and didn't know what they were going to be looking at and didn't even give them a chance to actually educate themselves. They kept it at the lowest common denominator, and I thought that was really sad. But either way, you know, our roots are right. Look at that, Greco-Roman. This looks like a Jeep ad to me. I don't know about you, but don't you just say Jeep, like with the grill and the lights? Yeah. Same thing here, Declaration of Independence, United States of America, yada, yada. And then here, look at this with the feather quill right there is like replacing the other wing on the heraldic eagle there. This one's okay. It's not so bad. Not so bad. And then there we go. That's the first one. And I gotta tell you, this is what the dime obverse is going to look like. Roosevelt is a gonzo. Oh yeah, and by the way, Kennedy, he's gonzo too, because these are the $half images, but I won't get to that until later in the next video. Now this is the plus ones, folks. This is Proverb 27:1. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you know not what a day may bring. Well, plans can fall through, as often they do. Now over here to 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. Why is Phil Collins so sweaty? And I guess this is the one where he says, don't lose my number. I guess maybe that's why he's sweaty. He's sweating it out, because he doesn't want them to lose their number. Well, there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. And maybe you want to become a member. It's $1.99 a month. It's not so much. It's the price of a cheap cup of coffee. Stacker out.